Hello and welcome to my first video ebook creation video lesson. I'm Robert from Auction Digibiz, and as I promised you last week, I'm going to walk you through all the steps of a high-quality info product creation. After sending you the first video last week, I've received quite a few emails from my mailing list subscribers, and many of you asked me the same question, namely, why should I create a video ebook with a unique design and spend my time and money on the whole process? The biggest argument against my reasoning that it's next to impossible to successfully sell private label rights info products was, Robert, there are also high-quality PLR products out there. Aren't there successful info sellers on eBay who make living from selling easily obtainable PLR ebooks? Okay, allow me to show you what is the average pricing of such ebooks. As you can imagine, after covering the insertion and final value fees, there's not much profit left from a sale. Besides, the CD has to be also delivered to the customer, and I think that you can understand it very clearly that selling usual PLR stuff will make you nothing more than pennies. Also, bear in mind that the competition among such eBay info sellers is simply fierce. Only the biggest sellers have amassed thousands of positive feedback can expect to make a decent number of daily sales. You can do simple research yourself and see what is the sold items ratio among certain info product categories. You'll see that the majority of listings have not sold or have ended without any bids. Just log into your eBay account and go to Advanced Search. Enter some keyword in the search box, let's say stop smoking. It's always been a hot topic along with fitness and money-making categories. Then tick the Completed Listings checkbox and hit the search button. When the search results come up, choose the Other category under Everything Else, and you'll be surprised at what you see. The only item that has been sold for a reasonable price is a hard product, nicotine patches. The rest, eBooks, have ended unsold, and only one listing received a 55-cent bid. This tells us many things that we have to take into account. Selling cheap CDs with PLR eBooks is very unprofitable. You'll just incur listing fees and will make only occasional sales. eBay shoppers who are searching for related topics will easily see which eBooks are just the usual resale products and won't see any value in them. And even if the shoppers decide to check out the listing's description and see something along these lines, would you be very interested into a product like this if you were a heavy smoker and you'd be desperate to kick this addiction but didn't know how to? Well, I can already hear you say no. And you're completely right. Where's the value? Where's the uniqueness? Where's the person behind the ebook? And where is the credibility factor? I deeply apologize to the creator of this particular product and the eBay seller selling this ebook, but the truth is, in a couple of days' time, I could remake your product and the listing so that it would include all the above-mentioned factors, and this listing wouldn't rank among other unsold listings. So once it's pretty clear to you that by simply reselling PLR ebooks, you can't expect starting a profitable eBay info business, let's move on to picking a profitable topic for your video ebook. And there's no better way to do this than to look at what is already selling on eBay in the info product category. There's no point at all to come up with something unique and try to push the product into the market. Most likely, you'll fail, and your motivation to create more info products will suffer very badly. One of the widespread cliches in the internet marketing world is that you have to think about what you personally are good at. What are your passions and hobbies? And take that information as a starting point for thinking on possible topics for the info product. Well, as I told you in the first video, showing personal experience in the product sales letter and the product itself is a big bonus because it adds the credibility. However, you can't create your info product only based on what your interests are. There's a chance that there will be a very few people on eBay looking for related information. So the first thing to do is look at what's already selling on eBay in the info product market. Skip through the listings, compare pricing, volumes of identical items listed, and the overall supply in the particular market. And then try to relate some of the topics to you personally. First, go to eBay and enter a keyword ebook in the search bar. Click on Search and then go to the Information Products category in the left-hand side column and click on it. Now, have a look around and get the first impression what info products are there. A typical picture you'll see will be something like this. Typical resale ebooks with cheap cover items and messy listing descriptions promising astronomical income to the eBooks buyers. Nonetheless, pay close attention to the visitor counters, which can be seen at the bottom of the listing. Some listings have concealed counters so that the general public can't see them, but generally they can be seen. And this gives a great insight into what is the search volume for related topics. You see, many listings are low quality, and so are the products selling on them. But a high visitor number clearly indicates eBay shoppers' interest in the subject. The next thing to do is look at the sellers and try to find ebook sellers with a high volume of feedback. They are the big fish in the eBay info market. By exploring the feedback, you also will be able to establish what ebook topics are in the biggest demand on eBay. Another way of seeing the real situation in the eBay info market is exploring the completed listings. I showed you this method at the beginning of this video, and as you remember, you just had to place a tick in the completed listings checkbox to bring up the listings which are already ended. This information is pure gold, because similarly to the feedback analysis, it tells you what is the actual eBay shopper's interest in particular info products. And of course, it will also pretty clearly show you which listings don't sell, those with poor design and formatting, let alone the info product's quality. So after going through the listings for an hour or so, you should have picked a few topics which are in good demand and, very importantly, relate to your personal experience or knowledge as well. And bear in mind, you don't necessarily have to be some kind of a professional to mention your experience or knowledge in the info product. Here, I'll give you 3 broad eBay info product markets for your new video ebook. And I can guarantee with a probability of 90% that you have at least something that you could use as a unique twist or personal touch when creating an info product in one of those categories. Fat loss and dieting, eBay selling, website scripts or Photoshop action scripts. How on earth? You just probably thought, I don't know anything about script creation, and I'm just a short time on eBay having sold a dozen of items. Dieting? What can I teach to others? Wait. You don't have to approach this task from such an angle. First of all, you don't have to create the product. There are loads of quality PLR products that you can just take and modify them, adding some bits and pieces, and you have a unique product. Have you not ever been into sports, or at least been jogging in the evenings for a while? Do you not really know something about dieting that could be added to a PLR ebook about fat loss? OK, if not, then just spend a day Googling for relevant information, and I bet that eventually you'll have gained enough information about exercising and dieting to write an ebook from scratch. But if you're really a stranger with such a topic, look at the next one. Once you're reading about eBay info selling, there is a high probability you've already registered as an eBay member and have bought and sold something. In this case, you definitely have some story to tell, some piece of information that others would find catching and useful. Combine it with a PLR ebook about eBay selling, add your own examples from real life, get a unique design, and your ebook is guaranteed to stand out from dozens of identical PLR products you used as an information source. Website scripts? They also can be bought for resale. Get a new design, format the listing after the latest industry standards, like we at Spicy Auction Templates do, and don't forget to add your photo and a personal recommendation. Who would you choose if you were looking for a relevant script? An impersonal product's description or a professionally formatted and friendly listing where the very seller greets you and recommends the product? I think I don't have to give you the answer. So this was the process of researching the eBay ebook market and looking through listings with an ultimate goal to find a potentially profitable topic for your new info product. Just don't forget the following things. Bookmark the biggest PLR info product resellers so that you can always go back to their shops and look up quality PLR stuff. Take notes as you start looking through the listings and write down all the possible topics right as you skip through the search results. There's no point in doing a rough research, telling yourself that you'll do a more thorough one afterwards. There's no after. Do it straight away and don't procrastinate. Bookmark high-quality PLR info product listings. You may need to buy the product later on when you've decided on your video eBooks topic and will need good information source for the ebook. So at the end of the research, you should have 2 to 3 topics for your new video ebook. And remember, the key to your eBay ebook selling success is high demand for similar info products and high volume of supply in the markets. In other words, many listed and sold listings containing respective info products. Trying to be unique can lead you to failure if you have an info product so unique that no one will search for related topics at all. You have to be unique among the other items, not one of a kind. So this is generally all about market research. Nothing difficult, just simple action. Are you surprised I didn't tell you to use some analytical data or something similar? Answer is, as simple as my research, why make the things difficult? The actual listings show you all the necessary information you need. Thanks for watching this week's video, and I'll talk to you next week when I'll show you how to find good quality information for your new video ebook. Talk to you soon.